Barcelona. This track has everything: high speed commitment, technical precision, and tyre management that can decide the race. It's a circuit that demands consistency from the first lap to the last. Barcelona feels like an important weekend for me. Despite the disappointment at Imola, we're still sitting fourth in the championship, so the season is far from over. The extra practice this week has made a real difference, and the pace is definitely there, especially over a single lap if I can put everything together in qualifying. The priority, though, is consistency. After the mistakes and incidents last time out, this race is all about keeping it clean and staying in the fight. A top 15 is the minimum target, but if qualifying goes well and we avoid trouble, there's every chance of pushing for a top 10. The speed is there, now it's about putting it together for a complete race. My team are counting on me. I need to deliver. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wayne here from the Club and Racer. Right, let's get started at Barcelona. We've got Bernard Purr, who we had from Imola last week, in front of us. And Dave Grant in the Red Bull. Here we go. Get off to a reasonable start. I'm not sure where to place the car at the moment. It's in the middle. Let's see whether that ends up being a good decision. Oh, there's a bit of action there. Oh, good job I wasn't on the outside. Oh, and the Red Bull gets a tap. Oh. Somehow managed to avoid slamming it into the side door of that Red Bull. Oof, I got off lucky there. Let's have a look from my inside cockpit point of view. He just takes that knock. Oh, I just slam on the brakes. Cat's whisker. I get away with that one. Let's get back to the action. I'm chasing down Andrea Pietrzelli. Probably butchered that in the blue Porsche. But I've got Bernard Purr right on my tail. Looks like he might try and make a move here. Oh, it's not close enough just yet. Looks like Sir Car in the silver Porsche has got a little tap from Bernard Purr. I said Bernard was a bit aggressive in the Imola race, and he's proving it there. But Sir Car is coming up quick on me. I think he is one of the top-rated drivers here, so he's got pace. I move to the inside to try and defend. He looks to try and make a move, but I think he's a little bit too far away. I managed to hold it off. Oh, he goes on the grass a little bit, but gets away with it. He's right on my back bumper there. And Purr's coming on to attack him as well. This is an intense first couple of laps here. Again, I move to the inside. He tries going around the outside. Oh, he fouls with that one, but he's still on the attack. And he dives in deep. Whoa, just about avoid contact there. Bit of a dive bomb, but he gets the job done and manages to hold the position. It looks like he's pulling away from me a bit, and Purr is catching up. To be honest, I'd rather not have Purr in my rear view mirror. that close at least. I don't want him in front, but I'm not sure I want him behind either. I need to try and get away from him at some point. Let's see if I can try and catch up to Andrea in the blue Porsche. Well, I'm in 13th position. I forgot to say I qualified in 13th as well, so it's probably one of my better qualifyings I've had recently. And I think that's helped. That's helped me stay out of trouble as much as I could. It's a positive start to the race weekend. Closing up there on Andrea in the Porsche. I'd like to try and get a move done at some point if I can. Looks like Per might have dropped back a little bit, giving me some breathing room. Oh, and he hesitates, and I do a little bit of a dive bomb, not a major one, but he hesitated, and I just put my car there, and I've got the job done. It's quite a good overtake from me. I'm quite pleased with that one. I just felt it when I was coming up behind him. I thought he broke a little bit too early, and there's a big gap. Thought I'd try and take advantage of that. And here I come a little bit later into the pits. You can tell there's not much action can happen if I'm going to the pits this early, but this is actually really quite late in the race, probably less than 30 minutes to go. I managed to get in without a drive-through, and I get out. And after I get out, I'm P7, which is quite good. I mean, I went in on P5. A load of guys went in early, and I wasn't quite sure why, but I went in late, and it looks to have paid off. I am in P7. That's pretty good. And I'm passing some back markers here. I'm getting chased down by Jonathan Dennis. He's a very fast driver in that Lightning. Is it a McLaren? But he is rapid, so he's chasing me down. As you can see, I'm trying to get past these back markers. There's only about 4 laps to go. I'm in 5th, he's in 6th, he wants that 5th place. I'm not going to fight this too hard because I just feel like he's a quick driver. He'll make short work of me, I'm sure. He tries it on the outside. I managed to hold him off for a little bit. Let's see what happens in this next corner. And he goes crashing into the side of me. Luckily I managed to survive that, and he gets the position. Maybe not the best way to get the position, but I let my displeasure known there. But we're going past all these back markers. This race was one of those races where once I've got to 12th position, I was holding steady the guy in front and holding steady the guy behind. So I was over an hour of this race just racing on my own. So there's not much action this week, guys. I'm sorry about that. So you're getting some back marker action here, and me trying to chase down Dennis, but I think he's just so much quicker than me. I think when I came out of the pits, he was 27 seconds behind me, and during that time, what, 10 laps, he's caught me up. So he is rapid. I've still got this Ferrari in front to try and pass, so he's still a back marker, so I'm not that fussed, but I'd like to try and put some pressure on Dennis, but I don't think it's going to happen. But it's a pretty good pit stop strategy. I don't know why people came in so early, but I just kept it out. They kept racing. I didn't change tyres. Maybe other people changed tyres to have a longer stop. My front left is melting at this point. My lap times are so poor, but because I had a good pit stop, I managed to hold on to 6th position. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, essentially, I was P12, just settled for P12 for probably about an hour of this race. Went in, did my pit stops. By the time I come out, and the last guys did their pit stops, I was P5. Dennis has come along. He's overtaken me, fair enough. The guy's rapid. P6. I mean, what a change from last week at Imola where I was P18. P6, I'm really happy. I mean, that's my best result of the season. I did 8th at Monza. I was 6th at Barcelona. I'm really happy. I did a lot of practice in the week to try and get to grips with this track a little bit more than I've done on the other tracks. And I just felt like I was so much more consistent. Even when I sort of zoned out a little bit because the race was boring, I wasn't making the mistakes. The mistakes I made at Imola, which cost me dearly. Well, this is what happens when you put in a bit of practice, funny enough, is you make less mistakes. So that's a good lesson learnt for this this track, and we've got the Circuit of the Americas coming up next. I've never even raced it before once, so I got to learn that from scratch this week, and then let's see how I do. I try and put the time in I need. It's quite a fun track. It's very different. It feels like, it doesn't feel like an old school track, but it'll be quite fun to go. And here we are coming up to the line. P6. Yes, get in. And there we go, guys. A nice short video this week. P6. And I gained 2 arrows for my driver rank. So I'm back up to silver after last week's Portimao debacle, which put me down to bronze 3. I got a very high safety rating there as well. Some minimal contacts, a few invalid laps. But I'm happy with that P6. Dave Grant, the guy in the Red Bull early doors, he finished 7th. He was chasing me down towards the end, but never really looked to truly threaten. Bernard Purr there in 10th position. Rafael Colombia, look at his best lap. Miles better than anybody else. He came in so early into the pits, and it looks like it cost him. I don't know whether he, got out of the car, had a shower, jumped back in, decided to start driving again, but whenever I come up against him, obviously he was aggressive, and but he was so much more quicker than me. But I've done well this race to beat him. And here's the championship standings. I'm now 3rd. Went from 4th to 3rd. I'm quite happy with that. Manufacturer from the McLarens. I'm the 5th fastest, or 5th best McLaren driver in this championship. Let's have a look at the British drivers. I've Leapfrog Ellie Watson. There's Dave Grant there. I'm 10th. Not bad, not bad. Overall, I think I'm very happy this week. It's a nice change from Imola where I felt a bit of despair. Overall, 129th. Not bad. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe.